It's a beautiful summer day here outside of Nationwide Arena, but inside, the Blue Jackets are preparing for the upcoming winter. They're doing that through the annual pro scouting meetings. What do these meetings entail? Let's find out from Assistant General Manager Chris McFarland.
We bring our pro scouts in, Craig Patrick, and our hockey staff here in Scotthausen, and basically what we do is we review all the team's depth charts, really tighten up our free agent lists. Scott addresses the needs for the big team. We review Springfield and the depth player needs that we're going to be looking to fill this summer. So it's a comprehensive 3 days that we basically formulate our plan heading into the off season, start talking about trade concepts, that sort of thing, and tighten up our free agent list so we're ready come July 1.
This year, the Blue Jackets changed the structure of their pro scouting. In the past, one scout covered the East while the other covered the West. This year, more scouts hit the road and looked at smaller groups of teams and their AHL affiliates. Pete Deneen thinks the new approach worked well.
With 30 NHL teams and 29 AHL teams, there was only 2 of us doing it before, but now, I think definitely you know your players. I always gauge it by if I can take my glasses off and I can look down and not see the numbers, but I know who they are based on how they skate. I've got them covered pretty good.
There is also a strong focus being placed on AHL players, where once in a while you can find a diamond in the rough.
We want an organization from top to bottom that's going to be very hard to play against, and so we're looking for those kind of players that are going to be competing every night, and up on the top and the bottom end as well.
I mean, everybody kind of runs its course. A player's been in an organization for 3 years, hasn't got an opportunity based on maybe they have too much in the position that he plays. And he might be just the guy we're looking for to fill that slot.
Craig Patrick only has to look at the calendar to know that the information discussed in these meetings is about to be put to use.
Trades are going to start picking up in the next couple of weeks. A lot of talks are going to start happening prior to the draft and then into the free agent market as well. So this summer is I think it's going to be very active for us. Even
though the Blue Jackets don't yet know the names that will fill the holes on the organizational roster, they do know the type of player it will be.
Certainly guys that compete on a night-in, night-out basis is something that we're looking for, and if they're big and fast, that'll go over a long way as well, too.
Of course, the possibility of trades increases as we get closer to the NHL draft, and the NHL free agency period opens on July 1st. Speaking of the draft, it will be held in Pittsburgh, and you'll be able to get complete coverage here on Jackets TV. Jeff Rimmer and I will bring you daily updates starting on Wednesday, June 20th, and we'll cover all rounds of the draft with the first-round pick on Friday night and the subsequent picks on Saturday. For Jackets TV, presented by Ohio Health, I'm Bob McElligott.